Hey YouTube, let's talk about it. Anyway, this customer brought this vehicle in and it's a 2001. It's a Honda Civic, the 1.7. And I don't know, he said places didn't want to work at it, work on it. Shops had looked at it and I told him, sure, bring it in. So he brought it in today on the tow hook. And first off, I got in the car and I took it for a test drive. On the test drive for a couple loops around the little shop here, it ran fine. And then all of a sudden, no power, smelled pretty strong, barely got it back, got it into the shop, and I noticed that glowing red exhaust manifold right up against the engine catalytic converter. So I suspect it a stopped up catalytic converter. I removed the O2 sensor and I did a back pressure test. The vehicle still wouldn't hardly run with the O2 sensor out. And I didn't see anything conclusive that told me, yeah, this is a problem, but I thought still that it had a bad stopped up catalytic converter. So I pulled my codes. I had codes for the top dead center sensor. Through talking with the customer, they'd already replaced that and the crank sensor. So kind of ruled it out a little bit. My thoughts were, well, you know, it's overfueling for some reason, and the TDC sensor will cause that. So one bolt was missing in the cover of the upper cam. Took one bolt out, was able to take the top cover off. I TDC'd to make sure that my timing marks were correct. That was one of my thoughts. Maybe the belt had been replaced, which it has, and that my timing marks were on. So it wasn't that. So I explored a little further, and let me stop this video for a second and zoom in. I'll show you what I found. All right, I hope you can see this. I'm going to try to zoom way up. We're in there. I'm going to get my light off of it because it's a little bit too bright. But right behind that rubber piece right there is the sensor. It's right here. Sensor goes in right here. Okay, and it unplugs there. Well, behind it, there's a 10 millimeter. See the 10 millimeter bolt right there? And then up toward the top, right in that top area, is a guide or an actual alignment peg that goes in a hole. I think that's inside the head. Anyway, it wasn't in there. Loosened it up, put the TDC sensor back in, test driven the vehicle, and problem solved. So there it is. It's always great when you get information on what's been done before. And I appreciate you watching. So if you run into this, that sensor going bad can cause an overfueling situation and cause a red hot on the catalytic converter. Exhaust right here was glowing like crazy, can cause that. So anyway, we got to fix. Thanks for watching. Tune in again.